Who owns all these businesses? Don't the rich of the so-called white man own these businesses? Huh? And what the scripture say?
And the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies.
That's right. So the rich men are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof, which is the so-called white man, they are full of lies. You see what I mean? That's why we're not supposed to move like them. That's why we're not supposed to be like them, right? We gotta align our ways up with the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You understand? So this is why we turn it back to our law, statutes, and commandments, because we sinned, we went off, right? And it's a difference between, you know, you're gonna see a clear-cut difference between us, the way we move, and the people of this world, man. We don't move like them because guess what? Our spirit has been changed, man. Through the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Let me get Psalms 119 and 9.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes. What? Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. Verse 13. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for their owners thereof to hurt, but those riches perish by travail, and he begetteth the son, and there is nothing in his hand.
That's right. All these riches is not gonna profit you nothing, man. Even the true riches, man. You know why? You know why even the true riches, which is gold and silver, you know why that's not gonna profit nobody in these last days? Because it's gonna be a consumption about to come up on the earth, man.
That's right.
And that thermonuclear destruction, it's gonna burn up all this here that you see.
That was Ecclesiastes 4, from 4 to like 13. Ecclesiastes 4 and 4 down to 13.
Let's get See, he's trying to get us back into his madness, but we ain't finna go there. This dude is gone, man. Some people are just all the way gone, man. You can't help everybody. Let's go to Proverbs 17:23 real quick.
So 17 and 23.
I'm bring this one up.
This is Psalms 119 and verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way?
So the scripture saying, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? Let's see.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
By taking heed according to the commandment, the word, statutes of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the wisdom of the Most High. This is the way you're supposed to move throughout here, man. So what are we doing out here? Let's get Luke 24 and 44.
This is how it should be came.
Yeah, let me get it.
Proverbs 17:23.
Yeah, Proverbs 17:23.
Been commanded in your honor. If you don't pay attention to what's going on in the earth right now, there's a lot of fear going on in the earth right now. Everybody's scared of the coronavirus. They scared of the vaccine for the coronavirus. You got these devils out here now, they in fear that Donald Trump.
This is Luke chapter 24 and verse 45. Then open he their understanding, that they might understand the scripture.
So we're opening your understanding that you will understand the scriptures according to what? According to what you're dealing with in this oppression. That's why we bring this thing out. That's why we are bringing it out to our people, so they can have understanding of the law. Okay? This is what we're doing on a daily basis. Some brothers, some other camps, they do well in that thing. You know? No matter what reason they come out there for, nevertheless, Christ being preached, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, but if you're going off, hey, it's something that we're supposed to do. It's rebuke. We rebuke our people because we love our people. You say, you see a brother, you know, selling drugs right there, you know what I mean? If you care about it, like, yo, it's a cop down there, you better, you know, and you know what, we can clean this man this up. You know what I'm saying? Now, you just let him go, you know, be calm. You know, and not necessarily with the drug stuff, because, you know, that's just out wrong, you know what I mean? But if you catch somebody before they start doing folly and madness, you teach them, hey brother, it's good to be out here hustling in the streets, this, that, and the third. You tell them the right way. Now, if you refuse them, then guess what? You don't tell them those things, then guess what? You're going to be counted guilty for that. That's actually in the scriptures.
There you go. The book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and verse 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment.
That's right. You see, and that's the way that our people move. They looking ready for gifts, man. That's why they're gonna speak well of the oppressor. They're gonna speak well of oppression in general, man. They okay with the way things are going, right? They say, actually scripture says that they are at agreement with hell. Okay, they are in agreement with lies and madness. Okay, these types of things is what's known among our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. They want to get a job so they can, they're going to speak folly matters so they can get a job. They're going to believe in wickedness like wicked holidays, Christmas and whatnot. They don't care about the wickedness of it. So when we start bringing those things out, they separate themselves, man. They turn from the light. They resist the light, man. They resist the light. Scriptures say what? The rich, man, are full of violence. The rich are the ones who hate. It says as much as the rich hates, as much as, I can't think of that scripture. Hey, what's that scripture where it says, as much as poor hates the rich? It's in Ecclesiasticus. You know what I'm talking about? If you can. 13:21. All right, Ecclesiasticus 13:1.
This kingdom is falling, and there ain't nothing that you can do about it. But in order for the blacks and Hispanics,
It's been beginning to fall as held up with this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 13 and 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
So you see us, we out here, we poor. We ain't got none out of them things, man. And I ain't saying we live on the streets. I mean, we got jobs, we work, we have a life. But I'm saying, nevertheless, our people have this mindset when they see something that don't look right. Them niggas ain't cool. They lame. This, that, and the third. They put all these types of connotations on us and these judgments on us because they really hate what we bringing out. So it says what? We speak against our oppressor. Who does the money and all these things come from? They come from our oppressor. And that's why our people know that thing. So they say, what fellow is this?
Start from the top. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he says.
What Snoop Dogg gonna say? What Floyd Mayweather gonna say? Oh, what he gonna say? They're listening, and it is all folly and madness. It ain't never nothing about knowledge and understanding. Black people waking up, turning back to the law, statutes, and commandments, telling you that you're not black, you're not a color out of a crayon box. They're not telling you, oh, you Israel. Actually, Floyd Mayweather kind of went into that. He was like, the real Jews was black. So that was like the only smart thing. Y'all know he said that before, right? He said the real Jews are black. Yeah, granted he heard it from somebody else, but he said that thing on the interview. He actually brought that thing out.
And the thing about that too, he can say stuff like that.
Floyd can say stuff like that because he created his own promotion. He's his own boss. Right? He made himself independent from the system. So there's no way that somebody from the system, like these fake Jews, can come and threaten him.
You've seen Nick Cannon.
But the majority, when you hear these entertainers start speaking, you can guarantee it's gonna be folly and madness, nothing leading to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So what that thing say when the rich man speaks? You see, when the rich man, they extol his words to the sky. Let me see what he gonna say. I'm gonna go down there and listen. Let me go on down there and sit on my recliner and listen to what Obama gonna say. That's right, Obama. Come on, man. Come on. That's right. Bring that out.
But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Poor man say something. What are you talking about? Go ahead and read it.
And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
See, you don't even look. Once you just talked about the white man, go ahead and get yourself out of that trouble then. You see? This is how our people deal, man. When they see you bringing out justice and judgment, you know what I mean? They don't want to hear from you. Yeah? What fellow is it? Who is this? Somebody go, this your man? Go get your man, man. This is how they act. You know? What you holding?
This is James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not God chosen the poor of this world? Have not God chosen the poor of this world rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him?
That's right, those who are rich in faith. Because what is that faith? What's the patience and faith of the saints? So I'm going to bring that judgment out. There's a Revelation chapter 10 and verse 3. Nah. What is that? Patience and faith of the saints. Revelation 13. Like 13. Yeah.
You being a faggot. You out here blowing red, and the revolution is going.
Watch this, brother. Now this is the faith that we supposed to be rich in right here.
Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
We supposed to be looking for deliverance. We supposed to be looking for the most word. All right? And these people whose ancestors, whose forefathers destroyed and killed our people, okay? The same thing is supposed to fall upon them, like the brother was bringing out earlier today. That's the things that we're supposed to be looking forward to. And the Most High to give the kingdom to us. That's what the brother was looking for back in the days after Christ passed. They were looking for that, the kingdom to be restored. Let's go ahead and get that, Acts chapter 1 and 6.
And that is how the white man has stepped on your neck because he killed you today and you forget tomorrow. Guess what the white man say? He'll never forget. He won't forget Pearl Harbor. He won't forget 9/11. He won't remember the Alamo. He won't remember every goddamn thing.
When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the time or the season which the Father hath put in his own power.
That's right, and that's talking about the result of everything we went through. The result is that we're going to get the kingdom. And that's what the brothers was asking back then. They said, hey, look, are you going to restore the kingdom of Israel? You know, that's what we're supposed to be on top. That's where our forefathers were asking questions like that. But we want to sit up there, get along, okay, with these devils. Conform to this wicked way, to the wicked ways of this world. We have to wake up, man. So, I guess I ended up with 1 John chapter 4 and verse 2. So I'm going to leave you with this, brother.
1 John 4 and 2. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shai is come in the flesh of Yahweh, and every spirit that confesseth not that Yahweh Shai is come in the flesh is not of Yahweh. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now is already is it in the world. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them.
That's right. So, hey, there's a lot of brethren out. There's some brethren out here. Some brothers that look like you. They had that spirit of Antichrist, man. You know what I mean? They hate their brother in their heart. They don't care about the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? And then you got the so-called white man. They would never say, hey, yeah, Christ black and this, that, and the third. You know? That's that spirit of Antichrist, man. You know, or they say it just to, you know, he's not, hey, we are his people. They say it and they say, look, we all can be saved though. No. So when they leaving off any of that, any of those righteous truths, then guess what? They are not of the Most High. You know what I mean? You got your brother out here hating their own people. You know what I mean? You got the so-called white man out here trying to deceive, continue to carry on the deception, to deceive our people day in and day out. You know, they're never, you know, the black people, they are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You know, let's do right by them. That ain't never gonna come out their mouth, you know? It's in their power to do wickedness and folly, that's it, right? And the world hears them, man. The world hears their wickedness, their lies, their madness, okay? The lies and the madness that come from our people or from the so-called white man, okay? So you gotta, let's get one more, 1 Peter chapter 5 and 8. You know, with all this knowledge that you're getting, brother, you gotta realize something. You gotta maintain that thing by keeping the law, statutes, commandments, okay?
5 and 8.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto that. I'm reading the wrong one. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resisted steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
That's right. So who is the so-called, who is the devil?